All right. Hey, class, this is Mr. Johnson. We're going to do some more vocab. Today we're doing skill Q2. Use words as clues to find the meanings of Greek and Latin roots. All right? So we're going to look at a word and try to figure out what the root word means. Okay? So the word they gave us to start out is centimeter. Centimeter. And so that's the word. So, and then they said, what does the root word cent mean? What does the root word cent? So, cent, centimeter. So that is what I'm looking for. What the root word centimeter. Well, I know that centimeter is like a form of measurement, right? You have meters and centimeters, and Mr. F has taught us all about that, or Mrs. Smart. So let's look. What is the word? What are my options? Measure? Well, I don't really think it's measure because a centimeter is a type of measure. 110. So now I'm not really sure. I think it's between 110, but I'm not really sure. So I'm going to think of what other words do I know that have cent in them? Well, one is century. And I know a century is 100 years. So a century is 100 years. So I'm guessing that the word cent is 100. Let's see if I'm right. Boom, look at that. All right, let me erase my notes. The next word is, it says semicircle. Semicircle. So that's the word. And the root word they want me to find the meaning of is semi. So semi. Well, semi. Semi. All right, so if I break this first word, what does semi equal? So I have two words, semi and I have circle. Well, I mean, I know a circle is a round shape. So what is a semicircle? Well, let's look at my options over here. I have 1/2, bend or curve, or 4. Well, a semicircle. A circle is a round shape. I don't think semicircle is 4 because that'd be circles. So four would be like lots of circles. A bend or curve doesn't equal a circle. So I know that can't be it because it doesn't equal a circle. So let's look at my last option, 1/2. So I could have a 1/2 a circle. So I think semi equals 1/2. Let's hit submit. Boom. Look at that. All right. So let's go back. Erase these. We'll do another one. The word is what? The word decagon. So the word decagon, that's the word. And it says it has the root word dec. So what does dec mean? Well, I've heard the word agon, like pentagon, decagon. So What does agon mean? I know I've heard it before. So I'm guessing it's like a pentagon, a decagon. I think it's kind of a shape. So what is a decagon? Well, I'm going to think of words that I've heard of. Like, I know one, decade. A decade is 10 years. Look at that. So a decade is 10 years. So let me look over at my options. I have 100, a shape. I don't think, I know a gon, like pentagon, decagon. All, I don't think those are really what we're talking about. I think we're talking about the root word deck here. So I think deck equals 10. Let's give it a try. Look at that. So I took the word, split it up, looking what I'm looking for. So there we go. Now, we'll do one last one. Facility. So that is my work. That is the word that they gave me. And I am looking for fac or fic. Now, if you remember in Q1, they gave us the answer to this question. So if you did well on Q1, the skill before this, you'll know exactly. But let's look. So, fact. So the word facility. The word for facility. Well, I know that a facility, like a automotive facility, automotive facility, what do? They make cars. So what else? An automotive facility makes cars. A wire facility makes wire. Now, a facility is like a place where they do something. You know, in my mind, a facility is a place where they make things. A facility is like a shop or a building. But we're looking for fact, this root word fact. See, facility here, here. So let's look. To drive or push. Well, none of the kind of examples I used have anything to do with driving or push. Own or self. Well, a facility, none of this really has anything to do with, owning oneself. Oh, to do or to make. So let's hit submit. If you're struggling on this one, go back to Q1 and Q1 gave you most the answers to these here. So I'm going to erase my notes. So you're going to use what I just did. You're going to read the word millimeter, and you're going to try to relate it to other words you know, and then figure out what does the root word mean. All right? All right, you guys use this video and this skill to absolutely crush your Excel practice for today.